Hello and happy Monday. So today, for Coffee and Conversation, which I've got mine, you got yours, we're gonna go outside and we're gonna talk about repurposing, sustainability, and how to grow your garden. So as you see, I've come outside of my house. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning, and I cannot wait to show you my greenhouse. Look here. So when you want to have a garden, having a greenhouse is the most important. I have repurposed old windows and everything. I'm still working on it a little bit. It's a work in progress, but it's getting there. All the light in there. I built this all myself from repurposed windows. The bottom is my old ledging from my stairs over there that I used after I took the side rails off, which was awesome because it worked perfectly in the greenhouse and holds everything together right there. For the garden bed, I have a raised garden bed, and I put little sticks and leaves and extra dirt and ashes from my fire pit, which is right over here, my grandkids' pool, in there. And then I will start filling it with dirt here pretty soon, as soon as I'm starting to get ready for everything. Over here, I've got my garden, my lovely, lovely part of my garden here. This actually has my rhubarb. This will be filled with rhubarb here pretty soon, and it will be amazing. Now, you want a fire pit when you have a garden because the nutrients from the ashes actually feed your plants. You'll have to use a lot less chemicals. My garden grows amazing because I use my fire pit. I use it to fill it, to mix it with the dirt. I use it for fertilizer and everything else. I also use this bucket. I have my baby trees in here filled with water, and they are sprouting. These will be transplanted to my back fence over there for privacy and for some extra support due to my dog being a psychopath. Now, you can do this with most bushes, berry bushes and everything, and make sure that they have lots of water when they start, so that way you have a really, really good base. You want to dig up the ground, and what I do is I pour water in it. I put a little ash in the hole, and then I take the plant, put it in, fill it with water, and start slowly putting the dirt in. What that does is it gives it the base it needs to grow properly. Now, your berries, you're gonna have lots of these little guys every year. Chop them down. Take some of this, and you can actually transplant this to a different area. You want it to get at least 6 hours of sunlight. These are my blackberry bushes. They will cover the entire side of this barn at the end of the day. I have lots of starters. This is my bok choy. Every year I have starters. These are my avocado plants. I took seeds, just planted them together, and I have 4 avocado plants. And this one is huge. I'm gonna have to repot all of them this year. And then I have other starters. I have my eggplant, my leeks, some tomatoes. I make sure I plant these back in February. They take that long to get this big. This is now middle of April. So this is a ginger root. I bought the root, I put it in a pot, and now it is growing like crazy. Loving this. Also, I have a pineapple plant. I put some oranges and bananas in it, and it is loving that. I have already gotten 1 pineapple off this plant. I also transplant my lettuce. This one did really good. These ones not so well. Some of them do really good when you transplant, some do not. This one is doing really, really good. So I really want to keep it in here, so I will fill the pot further and put a little ash in there for it as well. You can use things you buy in the store to transplant. Once you cut your lettuce down, put it in water, get it to root, and transplant it. Same thing goes for green onions. Cut the top off, leave them together, put them in water in the fridge. They'll keep sprouting up the green part that everybody loves, and guess what? You just saved yourself how much money? Now, this is actually my laundry room, and I have a lot of light, as you can see behind me, coming in from all these windows during the day. What I do is I put the plants who need excess light in here, and I will show you them right now. My tomato plant, which has aromas, I'll put this back outside, and it's gonna go like crazy. I've had this plant for 2 years, and it keeps growing and growing and growing. And also, I put ashes in that pot. I'm probably gonna transplant it to a bigger pot this year. Then I also have my little ornamental peppers. These get really hot and really red. I always get a new shoot every year, and the back one dies off, so I'll have to transplant it to the middle of the pot. After about February, the new shoot comes and the other one dies off. Then I have my bell peppers, and I have lots of baby bell peppers. And these are growing in my house. Isn't that amazing? Just the look of them and the color is just gorgeous. These are turning into peppers. These are turning into purple peppers, excuse me. And they are very flavorful. I've had this pepper plant since 2019, and it comes back every year. These are my green pepper plants, as I stated. I just keep them in water and they float, and the roots are able to grow, and look at those roots on that thing. So I repurpose the plant, and guess what? I save myself a lot of money. I save all the seeds from all of my vegetables and stuff I use during the year. Any extra stuff I throw in the garden. All my scrap stuff I throw in the garden. It helps a lot. Your banana peels, you would be amazed to know what they do in your garden. Oranges, take those peels, put them in your garden, everything. Just do it. Reduce, reuse, recycle. It's a real thing. And people want to learn how to be conservative and live without all the excess bills. Well, your grocery bills are excessive, especially for fresh fruits and vegetables. So why not grow them yourself? With that being said, I'm Shanda Kim, Grand Dibius Real Estate Services, National Realty Guild. You know what? You can do this. You have an amazing day, and if you need anything, get a hold of me.